Welcome to the pod seat. My name is AJ.
Hello guys, and this is Lex. Welcome back to another video.
Hey guys, so today's video we're going to talk about President Biden's State of the Union speech and what his response is after that speech.
So what happened there?
All right, so let's get started. Okay. Lex, let's say you come to my store and I tell you that Reese's Pieces is for $2 and we both
Okay.
agree it's going to be for $2. You say, well, you know what? I'm going to come back tomorrow and buy it. You bring me $2 the next day, and I tell you, oh, well, I said it was $2.50, but we both agreed on $2. So
Right.
my point of this is either our president is too old and has mental health issues right now, because in the State of the Union speech, he literally agreed with the Republicans and he quote unquote used the word unanimity that we're all for canceling Social Security and Medicare is off the table. It will not be canceled. No Republican wants to cancel it. Even Kevin McCarthy, before the State of the Union, said that no one is saying that Medicare and Social Security is even on the table. It's off the table. It's not even for discussion as a bargaining tool. But here we go, having our president say in a tweet today now that if any Republican tries to cancel Social Security or Medicare, I'll say no, trying to make himself look good. So I think it is that anybody that did not watch the State of the Union and sees that tweet will go, hey, these Republicans are trying to cancel our Social Security. These Republicans are trying to cancel our Medicare. How dare they? Instead of
AJ,
getting the knowledge of what you actually saw at the State of the Union.
to his defense,
It's very sad to see that.
man, he's 80. I think, yeah, you might forget a thing or two.
Well, Grandpa needs a dose of like some medicine, man. He needs to eat his almonds or something.
He probably does. He needs to make up his mind what he wants to do.
Yeah,
You
but
cannot be playing. I mean, that's what they do best, though.
he's
Politicians,
playing
that's what they do
politics.
best.
He's
They
playing
lie.
politics. He's a very good politician. And to be honest, I saw the whole State of the Union, and I really thought he kept his composure. He was very strong, and it was very surprising. Like it was like a basketball player coming off the bench and giving you 17 when he actually gives you like 5 points, 6 points. So it was very good to see that. I did not expect him to keep his composure for an hour and a half the way he did. So it was very surprising. But now, after I saw those tweets, I'm just like mind boggled that he actually would even mention it. Like
So
it's
what you're saying, hour and a half is too long for somebody that's 80?
uh like I said, I thought he made a really good State of the Union speech for his age, but I think he just destroyed, in my perception, of whatever he said for that hour and a half, because he literally played the part of a politician so good that I was like, you know what, even though there's some points I don't agree, but he made a presidential speech that was trying to keep the nation together. But now with his tweets, it basically said that, you know what, all whatever you're saying on the State of the Union was all bullshit. And I'll show
So
you.
basically, he lost credit less than 24 hours.
Exactly. And let me show you. Let's play the clip.
You should know what those plans are. Instead of making the wealthy pay their fair share, some Republicans want Medicare and Social Security sunset. I'm not saying it's a majority.
Sunset.
Let me give you anybody who wants it. Just give you a copy. Give you a copy of the proposal. These Congress doesn't vote. You see, and I tell you, I enjoy conversion. Amazing. if Congress doesn't keep the programs the way they are, they'd go away. Other Republicans say, I'm not saying it's the majority of you. I don't even think it's even a significant, but it's being proposed by individuals. I'm not politely not naming them, but it's being proposed by some of them. Folks, the idea is that we're not going to be moved into being threatened to default on the debt if we don't respond. So folks, as we all apparently agree, Social Security and Medicare is off the books now, right? They're not to be funded. All right. Good. We got unanimity.
Unanimity, right here. He said it.
Social Security and Medicare are a lifeline for millions of seniors. Americans have to pay into them from the very first paycheck they start. So tonight, let's all agree, and we apparently are. Let's stand up for seniors. Stand up and show them. We will not cut Social Security. We will not cut Medicare. Those benefits belong to the American people that earned it. And if anyone tries to cut Social Security, which apparently no one's going to do, and if anyone tries to cut Medicare, I'll stop them. I'll veto it. And look, I'm not going to allow them to be taken away. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. But apparently it's not going to be a problem. Next month, when I offer my fiscal plan, I ask my Republican friends to lay down their plan as well. I really mean it. Let's sit down together and discuss our mutual plans together. Let's do that. I can tell you, the plan I'm going to show you is going to cut the deficit by another $2 trillion. And it won't cut a single bit of Medicare or Social Security. In fact, we're going to extend the Medicare Trust Fund at least 2 decades. If that's going to be the next argument, how do we keep it solid, right? Well, we'll not raise tax on anyone making under 400 grand, but we'll pay for it the way we talked about by making sure that the wealthy and big corporations pay their fair share. Look.
Okay, so as you could see, you saw the faces of Kevin McCarthy and then Kamala Harris. Like, she's basically her puppet, his puppet, sorry. So as you could see from that video, he said that some of you Republicans, then he goes, not all of you Republicans. I don't want to name them. And then basically they're booing and saying no one's talking about Social Security and Medicare. No one is saying it. Right then and there, he's saying that we have unanimity, that everyone is in agreement, that Social Security and Medicare are off the table. Let's move past it now. Whatever he said right there, let's mutually discuss for our next month for their fiscal plan to how to cut the deficit. Everyone is in agreement. That's why Kevin McCarthy stood up, because he's like, finally, we can talk about how cutting the deficit.
Well, I think what happened. I think what happened with Joe Biden is that he got confused because he was disagreeing with himself also, because he said one thing first and then he said something else. He tried to fix the one mistake he made before.
But when I saw that, like when he came, like, everyone was booing him. He's the type of guy that sticks to the script, looking at the camera, looking at what, they say and stuff. For me, it was a surprise when he turned back and said, you know what? So, we're all in agreement. No Social Security or Medicare is going to get cut off the table. Then he says, all right, well, let's stand up for the seniors. And you saw everyone in that room stand up. Everyone.
To me, when he looked back, to me, it's like he looked back like he was confused.
Oh
Like
yeah,
he
yeah,
thought he was saying the right thing, but he saw the reaction,
correct.
and that's when he felt like, man, I think I'm not saying it right.
Yeah. So, but then when he finally did, I thought at when I was watching it in that moment, I was like, you know what, that was a great comeback. And you don't see that much from Joe Biden at this age, but that was a great comeback. And I was like, you know what, that's what I want to hear. That's exactly what I want to hear from my president.
Yeah.
I was in agreement, but now let me show you something else. Look at this tweet from Mr. Biden at 1:41 p.m. today. I know that for a lot of Republicans on the Hill, their dream is to cut Social Security and Medicare. Well, let me say this. If that's your dream, I'm your nightmare. No
Well,
one
he's
on
just
the Hill
trying.
is saying that. And he's trying to play politics right here. This is what made me lose respect for him. So I'm like,
Well,
why are you doing that?
he's trying to play games, but he probably is looking for something that we don't know
I
yet
don't even
what it
think
is.
he tweeted this. I think one of his like secretaries tweeted this, and and then he tweeted another one 8 hours ago. No, sorry. This is what he tweeted like recently at 7:22. Let's make it real simple. If Republicans try to cut Social Security, I'll stop them. If they try to cut Medicare, I'll stop them. If they're trying to pass a 30% national sales tax, I'll stop them. And if they send me a national ban on the right to choose, basically he's talking about abortion, I will
Yeah.
stop them. Which, hey, this is none of my business. This 30%, I kind of agree with, I kind of don't. It just is very tricky. This, I definitely think that they have no right to touch. Every
But I
American.
think you know what I think. I think what he's doing right now. I think he's sending secret messages. We don't know yet what it is that he wants later, but I think that's something that the regular people, us, don't know what he's trying to talk about. But to me, it doesn't make any sense.
No,
But maybe that's just like a secret message. Maybe he knows what it is, and everybody else in Congress knows.
but if you're a president, right now the nation is torn from inflation. People are working hard to pay their bills. It's hard for people to make money and they have to work 2 to 3 jobs. As a president, you're not leading, you're finding excuses. You're finding people to blame on. He even started saying that Putin was the cause of his uh the inflation, why gas prices are going up, why grain and food prices are going up. But I did a little research. Let me show you that too now. So this is kind of off topic, Lex, but it's very important to share because I'm tired of politicians giving us excuses. So this is from November 1st, 2019, right before the pandemic. This is 2019 Ukraine GDP, basically US and Ukraine trade facts. So in export wise, Ukraine was the United States' 59th largest goods export market in 2019. And import wise, it was the 71st largest. So US goods imports from Ukraine totaled only $1.3 billion. That's barely a company on NASDAQ. That's
Yeah,
really nothing if you look at it
that's
from a
very
profit
little.
perspective. Now, this is important to see. US total imports of agricultural products from Ukraine totaled 143 million. Leading categories were fruit and vegetable juices and other vegetable oils, snack foods, and other dairy products, and processed fruit and vegetables. I do not see grain. I do not see wheat. I don't see any of that. There's no data basically of saying grain is coming from Ukraine to the
But
United States. Our
they blame
major import of
they
grain is from Canada.
they blame the war for the prices increase
They have to
of
blame somebody, so they're
anything that's
blaming Putin.
related to wheat and grain.
They're blaming Putin. Instead, they should be saying, what is the solution? Blaming isn't getting us nowhere. Blaming isn't helping the American citizens. So this is why I do not agree with this president right now. And let's see, from 2017 to 2018, we export more than we import to Ukraine. This is another chart. We export more to the Ukraine country than we import. That's 21, 22 this year, 2021, 2022. Sorry, last year. No. This is why I say it's ridiculous for him to blame, oh, Putin is the reason why gas prices and everything's going up. Oh, it's basically the Republicans trying to cancel Social Security and Medicare. Is the Republicans trying to, not help the American citizen by, giving them tax breaks and we should be taxing big corporations and stuff like that. Companies are made and created to make profit.
Well,
that's the whole point of their consumption.
but their main reason for all of this is just to make money. Basically, that's a money maker. Excuses makes money for this country, and they had to put excuses on the war. They had to move the war from Afghanistan to Ukraine. Basically, they just moved the war from one place to another place,
And
and they kept going
and
because it's a money maker.
and sooner or later, the American people aren't stupid. They do their research, and everything is right off of people's phones and everything. And did you see the moment everyone's talking about on the internet? But you won't find it at CNBC. You won't find it in ABC. You won't find it in CBS or any of those channels. You'll find it in like Fox or some other side news agencies.
What are you talking about?
The first lady and I want to say first or second gentleman. So basically, it's the president's wife and Madam Vice President's husband. They had a little moment, a little intimate moment together. Did you see it?
Really?
No.
No, I didn't see that.
Let me show you. I'm not gonna say.
Do you have a video?
Yeah, there's a video there. There's a video. Hold on.
Really?
So you'll see it on Fox News, but you won't see any CBS or, none of them will talk about it unless if it was like from the other side, you know.
Wait,
So you won't see it
is
anywhere.
that a real
Yeah.
picture?
Yeah, that's what actually happened. Let's see. Let's see a shorter video right here. Let's see. Let's do a telegraph. Just 34 seconds. Look at her walking in. Boom. I mean, I know they kiss on the cheeks and everything, but that was, ooh, I don't know.
Oh, now everything makes sense. That's
You
why
should see the
Biden
reaction.
wasn't
Look at the
Biden
reaction of
wasn't
this
focused.
lady.
See, now it makes sense, AJ. That's why Biden was not focused. That's why he was saying a bunch of crap.
He's probably pissed that
He was mad about that. Not
yeah.
me.
I mean, I wonder what Kamala was thinking too. I mean,
Yeah,
it is what it is. So basically my thing is that
that is a funny video
I'm
though.
not a
Before you keep it
Democrat
going,
or Republican or anything. I voted for Obama, and I voted for well, I didn't vote for Trump, but I would vote for Trump if it's Trump and Biden this year, because a lot a lot of the media will put a lot of blame on the side, but if you actually sit down and listen to what they say and stuff, and what policies are actually helping the American people, uh, this time I think I would go for the Republicans because I don't see any good Democratic policy right now.
well, I'm the same way. I'm not a Democrat or
Yeah,
Republican.
I
I
don't care
go with
where they from.
I go with the person who I think it makes sense to me.
Yeah,
And right now, for the next election, I'm undecided. I'm going to wait and see what's going to happen.
yeah,
I just want to make sure that this country is going to be in a better place.
Yeah.
for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
And it had to be a smart choice,
Yeah.
not just go and say I'm a Republican or I'm a Democrat. So that's what I'm going with. I'm not gonna do that. I never do that.
These next 22 months are going to be something special, and I think we'll try to give you a lot of facts, a lot of news that isn't being told, so you know, you don't get your mind twisted. And hopefully you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hopefully you like this video, hopefully you like the information that we gave. And you know, I think you might see me and Lex, you know, have a little bet too this weekend. You know, we're going for the Super Bowl, so I think I'm gonna go for the Chiefs. Are you gonna go for the Eagles?
Yes, I think so.
You're gonna go? Okay, so
Yeah.
let's say this is the bet. Whoever wins, I mean whoever loses has to shave their facial beard off. Does that sound legit?
That sounds like you're gonna lose.
I don't know, man. Mahomes is something else, man. I'll put my money on Mahomes.
Yeah.
Well, I put my
Well,
hair on Mahomes now.
yeah, but be careful what you want to do, man, because I think you're gonna lose. Be ready for that.
All right, so in our next video, you'll see one of us will
Cause
not
I'm not
have
shaving.
facial hair. We'll
I'm
see.
not.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
But it's gonna be
It's
funny
gonna be
because
fun. I'm gonna be calling you out once you know you don't have facial hair, so it's gonna be funny.
we will see.
All
We
right,
will
man.
see.
Take care. We'll see you in the next one, guys.
Right, guys. Thank you for your time again, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Enjoy the video. Give us again. Give us a like, subscribe, and thank you. And we will see you on the next one.
All right, bye.